With the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold, Google has seen fit to have its foldable successor to the original Pixel Fold join the Pixel 9 line rather than being something separate. But other than the name, what else has changed? Well, the Pixel 9 Pro Fold is an upgrade to the original Pixel Fold in a number of ways, from its screen size to its chipset and beyond. Take a look at our hands-on Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold review for our early impressions. So, the Pixel 9 Pro Fold was announced back on August 13th alongside the Pixel 9, Pixel 9 Pro, and the Pixel 9 Pro XL. Now, this thing is up for pre-order now and ships out on September 4th. Okay, so the Pixel 9 Pro Fold starts at $1799, for which you'll get a model with 256 gigs of storage. There's also a configuration with 512 gigs of storage, which cost $1,919. So, for comparison, the original Google Pixel Fold started at $1799, so pricing is really largely the same this year. Now, that's still a high price, but Google is at least chucking in 1 year of the Google One AI Premium plan with all Pixel 9 Pro Fold purchases, so you get something extra on the top. Okay, so the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold has a silky matte back with a satin metal frame and a polished hinge, which Google claims is durable. The rest of the phone should be fairly durable too, as it uses Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on the outer display and the back, and it's got an IPX8 rating, meaning this thing is water resistant, but not dust resistant. Okay, the Pixel 9 Pro Fold, which is available in a choice of obsidian or porcelain, can be unfolded fully flat, unlike its predecessor, and it's slimmer too, with dimensions of 155.2 by 77.1 by 10.5 millimeters when folded, and 155.2 by 150.2 by 5.1 millimeters when unfolded. The original Pixel Fold is 12.1 millimeters and 5.8 millimeters when folded and unfolded, respectively. The Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold is also lighter at 257 grams rather than the 283 grams of its predecessor, and that's despite having larger screens. Also, there's an 8-inch 2076 by 2152 OLED folding display screen with 373 pixels per inch, a refresh rate that can range from 1 Hz to 120 Hz, and a peak brightness of 2700 nits. Now that's up from just 1450 on the original Pixel Fold. It's also got a 6.3-inch 1080 by 2424 OLED cover screen with 422 pixels per inch, a 60 to 120 Hz refresh rate, and a peak brightness of 2700 nits. The original Pixel Fold screens, for reference, came in at a smaller 7.6 and 5.8 inches, so we're getting more screen real estate this time. For all of my camera enthusiasts out there, the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold has a triple lens rear camera with a 48 megapixel main sensor with optical image stabilization, a 10.5 megapixel ultra wide, and a 10.8 megapixel telephoto snapper with OIS, capable of 5x optical zoom and up to 20x digital zoom. Now this is insane for a phone. The ultra-wide camera doubles as a macro lens too, and there's also a 10 megapixel camera on the front and a 10 megapixel camera on the foldable screen. For video purposes, the Pixel 9 Pro Fold can shoot in up to 4K quality at up to 60 frames per second, which is nuts. While these specs are kind of similar to the original Pixel Folds, the ultra-wide and selfie cameras have new sensors this year. As with the rest of the Pixel line, the Pixel 9 Pro Fold is also packed full of shooting modes and features too. So we've got a night mode, an astrophotography mode, a portrait mode, and a bunch of others, along with more unusual features like Add Me, an AI tool that lets you merge two photos so that the photographer taking a group shot can also be in the image, which is pretty cool. There's also Magic Editor, which lets you use AI to tweak images in numerous ways, from moving a subject to elsewhere in the photo, to changing the background of the image, to even expanding the image so you get more of the scene. Other AI tools, including the likes of Best Take, which combines group shots so that everybody, looks their best, and Magic Eraser, which helps remove unwanted elements from a photo, as well as Photo Unblur, and a whole lot more. The Tensor G4 chipset powers the Pixel 9 Pro Fold, and while based on past form, this probably isn't the best smartphone chipset, it should be a substantial upgrade on the Tensor G2 used in the original Pixel Fold. So that said, results of a CPU throttling test suggest that the Tensor G4 can't hold up well to a lot of pressure. But still, there is also more RAM in there, with 16 gigs rather than 12 gigs, and the Pixel 9 Pro Fold also has the Titan M2 security coprocessor, stereo speakers, a fingerprint sensor, and face unlock. As for software on this bad boy, the Pixel 9 Pro Fold runs Android 14 with the promise of 7 years of operating system, security, and Pixel feature drop updates. Note also that Android 15 should be launching soon, so expect an update to that before too long. There's also a lot of AI features here beyond those used in photography. For example, there's Pixel Screenshots, which lets you save, organize, and recall information from screenshots using Gemini Nano. And there's features that take advantage of this being a foldable phone, such as the ability to use multiple apps in split screen. The Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold has a 4,650 mAh battery, which isn't massive, especially when you consider that the original Pixel Fold has a larger 4,821 mAh one. Still though, Google does claim that the Pixel 9 Pro Fold can last upwards of 24 hours on a single charge, and that if you use extreme battery saver mode, you can get up to 72 hours of life. It also supports fast charging with a 45-watt charger and wireless charging. The Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold is a bigger yet slimmer and lighter foldable than its predecessor, with a chipset that's 2 generations newer, 4 gigs of extra RAM, and a brighter screen, and it's all at the same starting price. Now that makes for a promising upgrade, though this is still a very expensive phone and with a smaller battery than the original Pixel Fold. But assuming that the battery is not an issue, this is still a compelling foldable option. So what are your takes on the Pixel 9 Pro Fold, and could you say that 10 times fast? I'll wait. Make sure you let me know in the comments section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.